Good evening. Welcome to FCTV's March 2022 edition of Poetic License. My name is Donna, and our suggested theme for this month is clouds. Many thanks to Andrew Richards for his terrific technical support and his kind encouragement. We want to thank all the wonderful people at FCTV who make it such a success. And thanks, FCTV, for all the wonderful programming you bring us. For example, the conversation is now in its 18th episode. It's a program that provides timely dialogue about equity and racial justice. And this month, they asked the questions, how does racism influence what is taught in the classroom? And how should the history of racism be taught in schools? I just was able to watch the first part of it. It's a very, very good one. Scott McGann, health agent for Falmouth, updates us every Friday on COVID-19. Falmouth in Focus is offering many wonderful exclusives. One of them is about People for Cats, which has been in Falmouth for a long time. And another showcases a new nonprofit called Sunny Paws Rescue. Also, during April vacation, there are 2 sessions of animation camp. These teach stop motion videos, and there are 2 sessions for students ages 6 to 14. So space is limited. If you're interested, sign up soon. As we tape this program, FCTV is holding its annual membership drive. It's through March 31st, but you can join anytime, and anytime is a great time to become part of the FCTV family. A single membership is still only $30 annually at fctv.org. Just go to the website for all the incomparable benefits of being a member. And now, performers, the heart of the evening. It's your creative time. When I read your name, please unmute your mic, repeat your name, 4-minute time slots. We keep track of the time, and we can't wait to hear what you have to share tonight. I'm going to start us off. Again, my name is Donna Shear. My sister is no longer with us, but I have such great memories of us sharing photos of skies and clouds, her in Virginia and me on Cape Cod. And I continue to look at the sky, and it helps me feel closer to her. This poem is called Looking Up on 6 Consecutive Mornings. It's in 6 parts. 1. The hand of God dips a sponge in pearl white to stipple this china blue sky. 2. Clouds slush against the icy blue. A rivulet of cool passes overhead. 3. Without a clue why, a shredded heart sails by. 4. Felted, nubby, pale gray carpet clouds pile into my eyes. 5. Morning wheeled scissors trims a circle of leaves into lacy silhouettes against a milk pale sky. And 6. For once, the clouds stand still. It is the thirsty trees which scratch and claw, hoping to free the rain. Thanks, guys. All righty, here's my roster. Oh, Clarice Brooks, I'm so excited. You're up first here tonight.
Thank you.
Welcome back again. I'm so happy you're here.
I had such a good time last time I had to come back. I really enjoyed it. Right. I will be reading from my new book, which just came out, and it's called Excuse Me While I Live My Life. So I'm very excited about that, very excited to hold the book in my hands. It's incredible. So I do not have a poem about clouds, but I thought clouds do give us rain. And I am a pluviophile, which means that I am someone whose soul is very comforted by the rain. And I have always been that way. So the poem that I am going to read, the first poem is called I Was There When the Rain Began to Fall. The others do not understand. The raindrops are solace for our souls. The rhythm lulls us into a calmer state. They refresh us. The darkening of the sky prepares you for them. It tells you, rest for a moment, relax, calm yourself. I am preparing you for a moment of comfort. The drivers slow down. If they choose, they can enjoy the solace. No honking, no radio, just the rhythm of the drops upon their car tops. The walkers start to scurry with their heads down. Why? Will they get less wet if they walk fast? Once you are totally wet, can you get less wet? So why the rushed steps? Just walk. We are bathing together in his shower upon us. It is okay. Smile at the wet tendrils. They're funny. Slide them from your eyes. Look up. You already know the ground is wet. So look up at the rain as it greets you. Yes, it is beautiful. And you can even do it because you know that you want to. It's not just for the child you once were. So go ahead, jump in, splash. It's a gift. Welcome it. Then you can earn the chance to say, I was there when the rain began to fall. You missed it. That is all. Thank you. And as we know, I'd like to share just one other short one with you. As we know, the rain nourishes the soil, which gives us beautiful plants and trees to grow. This one is called The Tree in My Hometown Park. There's a tree in my hometown park. I did not have my own backyard, you see, but she was mine all the same, standing tall and majestically. And she loved me. I know she did. She grew a special branch just for me. It reached strong for me to sit upon, quite sturdy, yes, indeed. And when I ran away from home for an hour or 2 or 3, I knew just where to go. She was waiting there for me. One day I brought a friend to come and climb with me, and we talked and laughed, enjoying our tree party of just 3. It's hard for me to climb now. I've changed, but not my tree. It's been decades, and I miss her. Does she still remember me? Thank you.
Thank you, Clarice. So beautiful. Yes, a lover of the rain. Can you tell me the word you used again about?
Pluviophile.
Pluviophile. I've never heard that.
Pluviophile.
Thank you for the wonderful new information. There's always something new to learn here.
Yes, there is. Thank you.
Congratulations on the success of your book publishing. Really happy for you.
I appreciate it. Very exciting. Thank you.
All right, let's see, Sue Carlson.
That was so beautiful, Clarice. I just I couldn't help thinking of, and I don't remember who said it, but somebody said some people just get wet, others feel the rain, or no, it's the other way around. Some people feel the rain, other people just get wet. And I don't know who said that, but I was reminded of that when you read your poem. So I have two poems. One of them has some photos that any of you who have seen me before probably have seen most of them, but they just were illustrative of the poem. So, and the first poem is kind of the challenge, and the second poem is the answer to it. So I'll read the first one. Clouding the issue. Rain your love upon the fire. Ideology does not matter when power is what rules. The force leads the way when mayhem brings the tools. McCarthy thought he saw the light, so too those steeped in Putin's fuel. When did caring become hateful and fidelity so cruel? All the rainbows come from clouds, so does storm's destructive power. We must do all that we can. The time is now. This is the hour. What was demonized is praised. What was cherished is derided. This will walk us through the fire no matter what's decided. We can face up to what's real. We can ride the wave of fear. We can offer what we have and embrace what we hold dear. Clouds are where the rainbows are. It has been promised us this way. Humankind has come so far. Please save us all, this now I pray. Thanks. And the answer to that, I'll need to do a screen share here. This is called Overlooking the Sea. How lucky am I to have seen the light, the rising light of 3 waterfalls pouring through the clouds from the dawning sun. The open portal to the heavens revealing itself before my very eyes. The afternoon sun reflected from the dulcimer and its soulful human extension. The light pouring from the heart of my son and his playful loving countenance. The light playing in the rippling waters, and the light reflecting in our common tears. Oh, sorry, these got mixed up. I'll just read it, but you can imagine these pictures. Let's just pause this. Okay. The light playing in the rippling waters, the light reflecting in our common tears, the golden light of those golden hours, the fiery passion in the sunset's latest painting on the sky, the moon shimmering its river on the sea. Where will it go? Again it rises, and for as long as I am here, so do I. Sorry, I didn't have time to coordinate my slideshow.
Thank you, Sue. The photos were lovely. Who cares if they were in the right order? And the poems were lovely. Oh my gosh. I love that title, Overlooking the Sea and Clouding the Issue. Both of them really, it's lovely when a title is perfect, a perfect fit with the poem.
Thank you for noticing that. For me, overlooking the sea could be spelled S-E-E also.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Candy Johansson.
Hello, everybody. My name is Candy Johansson, and I only have one poem today. I've been working hard with the drama club in Wareham, so I haven't had time to really sit down and write. But I like the idea of clouds, and I tried a nice, sweet, fluffy, happy poem, but this isn't a sad poem, but it's a little bit more serious. I'm not a happy, fluffy person. Sorry. Anyway, this is called The Craftsman. Rain drips from gray clouds that hang like a dirty blanket overhead. An old man walks alone, a paper bag clenched in his fist, the top crumpled and torn by ancient fingers, gnarled and twisted from years of meticulously toiling over his craft. Roomy eyes that once were icy blue are now as nondescriptly gray as the clouds that swirl above him. He stops, glancing up at the leaden and leaking sky. He shifts the bag from one hand to the other, flexing his fingers, feeling the ache, watching the blood flow back as his fingertips slowly come back to life. The rain quickens. The old man slows. One last delivery of his life's work. He knocks on a door and waits. It opens. Eyes squinting, peering out into the rain. He holds out the bag and with a smile steps inside. A low rumble of thunder rolls through the dark clouds and the rain keeps coming down. And that's it. That's all I have for tonight.
Well, don't say that's all, that because that was absolutely wonderful. Beautiful imagery, Candy.
Thank you.
Very beautiful. Powerful emotions too. Mr. John Jackson.
Okay. When counting those typewriter monkeys, the thing that upsets my sense, if infinite monkeys wrote Shakespeare, how many wrote Poetic License? My name is John Jackson. I write, I cannot see what I'm doing, so hang on, there we go. I write limericks of protest. I'll bring up my script again. While the invasion of Ukraine is sizzling, American resolve is fizzling. Our stable genius is rooting for the genius of Putin. 45 is our own VidCon Quisling. I find out that I've a new peeve. People who mispronounce Kiev. Do I have to explain there's no "the" in Ukraine? That's Russian language, I do believe. And I did it again. There we go. See, I keep my my script on the screen right in front of me so I can look at it and still look like I'm looking at the camera. But if I touch anything else like the Zoom screen, there it goes. A once-in-a-lifetime occurrence. They found Shackleton's ship, the Endurance. It was trapped in the ice. No one died. That was nice. But no one would sell him insurance. Putin and cronies with their billions don't give a damn for the millions. Gas germs uranians may kill the Ukrainian. There's no profit in saving civilians. One of the virtues is surely to start the day bright and early. But this morning a date and we're going to be late. Daylight savings time in spring makes me surly. We need to show which side we're on before Kyiv is taken and gone. If Russia takes Ukraine, how can we complain when China reunites with Taiwan? 2 years without cold or the flu, but masks off in 2022? If anyone asks why I'm still wearing masks, Omicron BA.2. Congress, our national constabulary, decides changing the clocks is too arbitrary. The sun doesn't care where it is in the air by noon at the local vocabulary. Senate hearings can be entertaining. One side cheering, the other complaining. Judge Jackson unflusters as senators blustered, cameras on. It's just more campaigning. Now, thanks to Facebook, I find out that I have written the same verse 4 different times. On this day of equinox vernal, renew your dreams, spring hopes eternal. 2014. On this day of equinox vernal, please carry with you spring hopes eternal. 2013. On this day of equinox vernal, optimism reigns, spring hopes eternal. 2011, and my favorite variation on the theme. A thought for the days before season vernal, the gardener displays spring hopes eternal. On Sunday, the interim minister at Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Falmouth, Reverend Joe Cherry, said something in an introduction to a little meditation time. And I asked if I could read it to you. And he said, "That's fine, but I don't have it written down. So I will have to remember it as best I can." In meditation, one tries to clear one's thoughts, but what does one do when a thought appears? Well, consider the thought to be a passing cloud. You can watch it, you can see it change, you can see it dissolve and slowly fade away. And I thought that was appropriate for the theme of the month. Thank you.
Thank you so much, John. You taught me the way to pronounce Kiev. I had not known before.
Right, and we all grew up learning it as Kiev, but that is the Russian pronunciation.
Chicken Kiev.
Yeah, chicken. Well, the other day, my lovely and talented wife, Ellen, made me chicken Kiev, and it was quite tasty.
Oh, I wish I'd have been there. Thanks again, John. Two gentlemen back to back. Jerry Reed, you are up, my friend.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Donna. Nice to see you again. Thanks for putting on this show. It's always great to be among people with great talent and just beautiful words. So I'm going to sing a song that is entitled Sun Showers. And this is on the first album that I put out. I've been writing songs for a long time and finally had the courage to put them on YouTube. And if anyone's interested, it's Jerry Kate Music, Jerry Kate Music. I just finished recording another album that's all about therapy because I provide therapy as a psychologist. And I've been inspired by my patients. And so that'll hopefully be out hopefully next month, all songs about therapy and the process of it. So we'll see how that turns out. So this song is called Sun Showers. I'm going to start with an intro that's unrelated to the song, but just something I've been working on, and then I'm going to get into the song Sun Showers. I got my head on a pillow, and my mind will go, it will go. Like tides that rise and tides that roll. It's been a week, I've gotta take it slow. I'm sitting here on my patio. Yeah, the good times shine and then they go. Like clouds that hide and clouds that show. Sometimes life is like a sun shower. Sun showers. Life can be unpredictable, but I choose to spend my time with her throughout all the sun showers. Flowers die, then flowers grow. With every drop of water. And there are some things I may never know, but the blossoms always give me hope. like sun showers. Life can be unpredictable, but I choose to spend my time with her throughout all the sun showers. Sun showers. Life can be unpredictable, but I choose to spend my time with her throughout all the sun showers.
Wonderful. Oh, you had us all moving, moving. That was very smooth. I like that a lot. And I heard the word clouds in there, so
It's in there.
thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Gorgeous. Did you say that was on your first album?
That's on the first album, yeah, and that's on
Awesome.
YouTube, Jerry Kate Music, if you're interested in it.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
So much. All right. Now, Patricia, I'm going to ask you to wait just a minute. We had a special request this month. There's a poet. Her name is Alice Batchelor, and she wasn't able to come tonight. She's into the poetic circles in the town of Falmouth, and she asked if we would read her poem, even though she wasn't able to be here. So this is called In the Clouds, and it's written by Alice Batchelor. She wrote it after 9/11. In my garden, a tingle goes up my spine. The sound of a jet approaches, grows, dwindles in the clouds. The plane is a ghost. Jets once conjured wistfulness and memories in me. Journeys, romance, joy, adventure, excitement. Now I feel only a decade of danger. Alice Batchelor, In the Clouds. Thank you, Alice, for sharing your beautiful poem with us. Thank you. And now, Patricia Austin, thank you for your patience, my friend.
No problem. That was beautiful, Alice, whoever and wherever you are. Okay, I have a title poem and two small untitled poems. This is called The Flash at the Window. What is the purpose of our daily life? Is it not to see what is around us? To take in the beauty of the dance of light from that which is positioned to be perceived by your eyes, ears, heart, or mine? The sky exists, but only I, you, can see it as it is, swiftly transitioning through a moment, all around our pretending stationary vantage, the only glimpse of reality at congealment, dissolution, here, now, there, never to be seen or acknowledged unless in the flash of a shared moment. It is. The swelling joy that comes from seeing that which can only be just for me. You may be the true and secret gift of God, a moment of awe known only by you, me, and he who also knows of it. Didn't read that very well, sorry. The unlikely king pulled the sword from the stone to save his comrades and created Camelot and the Knights of the Round Table. The unlikely president asked for ammunition, not a ride, to save his comrades, and is creating a world united for democracy. What if all we truly own is our own question? Are true questions the only things that are not illusion? Is true evil the suppression of those questions? We see the evidence in the foolish, bigoted, and frightened among us, bearing the burden of dead or dying, festering soul. Aristotle said, quote, "The educated differ from the uneducated, as the living differ from the dead," unquote. Does suppression of the real questions stop the experience of true life's transformative pain in exchange for absolute agony? Thank you.
Thank you, Patricia. I love the unlikely king. I've been thinking a lot about that these last few weeks. And also, you love to put big ideas in your poems. You're asking in that first one, what's our purpose? Why are we here? And poetry is such a good venue for thinking about things like that and talking about it. So thank you so much.
I'm muting. Oh.
And Rosemary Muller, how are you tonight, my friend?
I think I'm fine.
I'm here too.
I'm here. I'm happy. I'm Rosemary Dunn Moeller, and I am not current with my poems. The first one is from not the equinox, but the winter solstice, the day of potential following the winter solstice. And the second one I have is the summer solstice, but they have to do with clouds. I'm just not in season. This one from the day of potential. No shadows on a rainy day. It's raining warm and I have no place to go. So I'm standing outside in jeans and a shirt with umbrella for no good reason, except it's December's solstice, and I'm here listening to the drumming of drops echoing in my little dry orbit while I watch the evergreen ivy on the ground wiggle from being gently hit, as if the ground were alive with creatures, but isn't. It's just raining and gray, of course. Today is the day of potential, first day of more sunlight than the previous 180 or so. I believe in this power to increase in life-giving light slowly and inevitably. I'm ready to resign my plans. Let the powerful potential realign my sauntering soul into this wet start on my annual pilgrimage. I'm happy to be in my little backyard with all the nuthatches and chickadees who don't care about umbrellas, who have rain dropping on green rhododendron leaves for entertainment. They flit, they pounce, they fly back and forth, feeders to bushes, ignoring me as they should. I'm content to watch them, listening to my personal percussion concert. No winds, no brass, no strings. Now, it is springtime, and so we will be leaving Cape Cod because we are the opposite of everyone else. We winter here and then return to our farm in South Dakota for planting. And that's where this poem comes from, because it doesn't rain on the plains. It is very, very dry. And it is very, very hot. And this is more summer solstice, called All Clouds Are Males. I drive the tractor, that ancient piece of machinery pulling a flatbed, my husband, and the 40-pound square bales of wheat straw gathered in that section before the rains come. Clouds are all males, refuse to ask directions, and never find our field corn in July, which needs moisture to survive. Along the north fence by the alfalfa pasture, where the beehives are boxed, giant round half-ton hay bales rest. Those big rolls of sweet-smelling blossoms provide perfect hide-behinds for afternoon breaks. We lie down with sandwiches, water still cool in jugs, and watch the cotton ball clouds drift east while we drip with sweat. A huge one crosses the sun. For a moment, there is a cool sigh in the air as blackbirds quiet down. Then shadows move on. Clouds continue their commute eastward, holding their blessed rains, and we continue in place, baling wheat straw. I have one more short little one called Skies Aren't Just Blue. No matter how many shades of paint strips with floral names, there's more, always more, each morning until western setting, clear or raging storms, cloud shadowed, pollutant enhanced, chilled or baked. So many tones, proof of the superior love of variety. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you so much. I love the fact that you referenced the birds in that first one. And
Oh,
then,
the nuthatches and chickadees. I love them.
and then you ended it, no wind, no brass, no string. That was a gorgeous ending. Thank you so much. Well, my friends, I thought we had several more friends, but they're not here. So I guess it's time to say adieu. I've got one more poem to read. It's called Window Seat. Fear finally conquered. Focus less on worry, more on wonder. I glide the heavy window panel up. Beneath the Boeing's belly, clouds reach to a faux horizon. Towards the second star on the right, where sugar plums dance in the glisten of a rising morn. Do I dare throw my leg over the sill, tightrope along the wing, dive onto the snowy quilted carpet, become a Peter Pan bird, where wingless I am buoyed by beauty from above and below? Do you ever go in planes and look at the clouds outside instead of the TV or whatever the entertainment is? I absolutely love doing that. Well, this edited performance will be shown on FCTV's channel 13, as well as its YouTube channel. Could you please email any thoughts and suggestions to Andrew at fctv.org. And those of you watching, if you would like to be a performer, please sign up for the next Poetic License, which will be on Thursday, April 28th. The theme for April will be We Belong to Mother Earth. And just a reminder that the month of May is going to be the third Thursday, that's May 19th, rather than the fourth Thursday, which we generally do. So that's a heads up. Thank you again, Andrew Richards. Performers, thank you for your creativity. I am so grateful I am to share this time and the wonder of your words and music. So until we meet again, peace and shine on.